Greetings and welcome everyone to an all-you-can-geek Moviecast. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy,
What's up?
Corey Feinside,
Hey. Well, hey,
and Tony Kirkinakis.
Hey.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, listeners. Welcome, viewers. We are live, Twitch, Tuesday night, starting 8 Eastern. Please join us for these live broadcasts. If you can't, YouTube has all the content, so be sure to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. It helps us out. Give us a like as well. We'd love to hear from you. Leave us a comment. So we're live. I just got notified because I subscribed to Twitch as well. So, guys, so another movie cast, another week of box offices, another new movie that overperformed, I will say. But did anybody see anything good? Let's see. Corey, anything good this
no,
week?
I'm not seeing anything good.
Okay. Well, have you watched any movies this week? Let me rephrase that. I know you watched something, so.
So, I went to see Mandalorian and Grogu. I got the A-list. Tony talked about last week. Great deal. So I was like, why not?
Nice.
Just let's do it. Gonna see a bunch of movies coming up this summer, so let's get it. And then I had a window where I could go see Mando, and it's like, yep, they're gonna give out those promo cards. I play Star Wars Unlimited, and so if you went Thursday or Friday, you got the promo pack of two cards that are come from the upcoming set. And so I was like, done. Let's do this.
No-brainer.
Go in,
Yeah.
low expectations already. Didn't really care for the show, so this I had no hopes for, and yet they were still below my expectations and completely this movie. It's like you're taught, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But like, you gotta speak with your wallet here, because this movie is shit. This is like so bad. It is.
Did you ever
worse
like
than-
the show?
I liked
At all?
the first season. I mean, the
first
first season was
season?
fine. Like, it was cool. But then it goes off the rails, and now this is just more of like nothing. Like, really, nothing happens in this movie that matters at all to anybody anywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, the audience score is pretty high on it.
I don't
I think it's
understand.
Almost
Like,
90%.
The villains are terrible.
Who are the villains?
Heroes are terrible. Like, the other side characters are terrible. There's, like, you have Mando and Grogu. Obviously, one character doesn't talk at all, and the other one doesn't talk that often. So you don't really have much going on. And there is a stretch of the movie that's probably 15 minutes where there's no talking at all whatsoever. It's almost like a puppet
Interesting
show
choice.
at that point. And
Interesting
so,
choice.
like, it is absolutely, this movie was clearly episodes in the season.
They wanted to cash in, but they wanted to cash in on.
There
for
was
the
no
movies.
like, they're talking about, oh, this budget, we could like really realize these characters. I cringed every time Rada the Hutt was on screen, and Rada the Hutt is on screen way more than you would think in this movie.
Or
Like,
want.
I heard the
or
voice.
want
The voice is
whatsoever.
very cringeworthy too that they went with.
The voice is bad. Like, the whole Hut thing is bad. The fact that, like, this character is as central to the story doesn't make sense. The only saving grace is Embo is in this, and Embo is cool. He's a cool character, but he doesn't talk. Like, there's just a lot of non-talking and a lot of visual storytelling that doesn't really go for me, I guess. And
Yeah.
then there's like an Imperial thing that happens in the beginning. That's the opening. It's like this, like in the trailer, you see like the ETATs and ETSDs and stuff, and like that's
It's in the beginning?
that's cool. Like, you're like, oh, this is great. Like, I like this, and then you never really get a payoff for
I
any
like
of that.
this. And it never happens again.
Yeah.
It's like Craven. You're like, oh, I like the beginning. I said that before. Remember, I liked that beginning, and then the movie changed entirely.
Yep.
This just sounds to me
And-
like modern Star Wars, which I've complained about, where it's just they just want
But
to prance off their toys and
yeah, but the problem now is like fans don't like. I guess the popcorn meter's high. So, but I found out like the fans, the core fans don't like this movie either. Like it's so
Well, there's
like
nothing pushing this, like this movie. Like, Marvel has at least movies that kind of help move things along, right?
yeah.
Like, and this is a Star Wars movie in this universe, but it doesn't really. And I guess, like, oh, some people just want a standalone film. That's fine, but this doesn't even really push the story of the show forward either. In my opinion, I guess I don't know where the story
like
is in
a-
this show, but
It's like a anime movie, like a side story, like like Brawly for Dragon
right,
Ball.
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
filler episode.
yeah. I guess I don't know if this
Absolutely.
Brawly's a filler. Like it's a movie, but it doesn't advance the.
Yeah, it just feels
The
like
story
they
of the
took
character.
the season and we're like, hey, we're not gonna make money off this if we just release on Disney Plus. Let's just fucking splice together and release in theaters.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, oh, it's like so bad. And then, like I said, the huts, they're fine in like small dose, like, but the amount of hut stuff we get in this
Too much.
and physical action, like we saw, like he fights Rada in the trailer, like that stuff, it's just so awkward to watch, and there's just no like I don't it's there's no redeeming factor to this. And I really want to be like, oh, this is a fun adventure movie, but like I can't even do that. Like I would never suggest this movie to anyone and be like, oh yeah, you should check it out. Like you might like it. I don't
Popcorn.
I wouldn't want
Would
to
your kids like this?
Did they?
I
heard
hope
It's a
not.
big family
I
movie.
hope not.
It's a big family movie. Though. That's what
Is
I heard.
it,
It's a
though?
big family movie. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like that's why it did so well. Like that's why.
I was so bored and like I was ready to leave at multiple parts, but I was like, I'm here. I'll just stick it out, see if it gets better, or see if there's anything redeemable about this. No. I mean, the like, all this good stuff that we saw,
Yeah,
it was in the
the
trailer.
trailer.
It's in the trailers.
Everything's in the
that's
trailer.
disappointing.
Oh, I hate when that happens. So
Yeah. And it just
I mean,
drags. There's certain
is it-
parts that just drag for because he's a bounty hunter that works for the New Republic. So he's like, oh, I'm doing good. But then the Huts get involved, and you're like, okay, so
They're
are you
not
doing
good,
good?
yeah.
Are you doing good?
yeah. But so does it feel like a Dave Filoni thing? Like you know what I mean? Like he overdoes it with his nostalgia.
He's
Does
in
it
this.
feel like
There's
that
no
with this?
nostalgia in this.
Oh, okay. I thought like
There's
he
nothing
loves to
good.
have his characters. His,
He, I mean, he shows up. If you want, like, spoiler alert, he puts
Yeah.
himself in this movie. Like John Favreau was like, "Oh yeah, come on!" Like he is a character in Star Wars. He is
Oh.
like a actual
Yeah.
character in Star Wars because he showed up in something else before, and so that character shows up again, multiple
How
times
fucking
in this movie.
Okay.
self-indulgent. Must be nice.
They get Sigourney Weaver. Apparently, like that was a big get for them. She does nothing in this movie.
Ah,
I don't know. I'm
It's just
spoiling
fine.
certain
I mean,
things, I guess,
look.
but it's I don't care.
Whatever.
this was one of my
Fuck
bold
Star
predictions.
Wars.
I don't think I'm going to make my bold prediction of 300 million, but it was one of my bolds. So I didn't expect this to be good. You know, I mean, I have
Are
very
you
low
wearing a Star
expectations
Wars
for this.
shirt, Jim? Take
Yeah.
it off.
I'm doing that on purpose, though. It's backwards, but
It's
It's a
Not bad.
disgrace right now.
I really because like the Star Wars Unlimited trading card game community, I'm a big like I'm pretty like I do a lot of stuff in that. Like I want to, and people are always asking like, "Oh, Mando, should I go see it?" I just don't say anything because I
Corey
don't
talked me out of
I-
it.
don't want
I will
I don't
say-
want to say anything.
Kojima like left a really good review for
Fuck
it. And Kojima, when he
Kojima.
doesn't like something,
Fuck
he just likes. I
him.
saw this movie.
Fuck
You know,
Kojima.
when
Who
he
the
doesn't
fuck is
like a
Kojima?
movie,
Who the fuck is he?
he loves going to see
So
films. Like
I
he's
love
a
seeing
big movie.
movies. You somebody.
He's the
Corey loves
greatest
seeing movies.
filmmaker of our generation.
No,
of
I
course.
like his feedback on movies. Like,
This is
I-
almost a movie I would suggest as a bet movie because of how boring and bad it's not fun. Like I
Yeah.
don't get it. Like and if Grogu, if you like Grogu, sure, like you can watch because they do like they I guess use the budget on his puppeteering and stuff.
Yeah.
This is not for
That's
me.
it.
It's not for
No.
me. That's all I have to say. Like you know
Okay.
what? If you like it, I don't want to yuck on your yum as they say, but it is not for me, and I would not recommend any of you guys see this movie.
I think we've spent
Okay.
way too much time talking about it anyway. Like,
Well, it is the number one movie in the world right now, internationally. Well, maybe not internationally. I know number one new movie in the country. Internationally did 63,
fucking
but we'll get to that in a second. Tony, what did you watch? Anything good?
no, also nothing good. But
Yeah,
I
I-
saw the boys finale, which was
I heard that was
the
it's
finale.
a 5.9, I think.
The
isn't it?
finale itself was like mostly inoffensive, but anything that happened felt so unearned. It was just like, oh, well, this character needs to die. This character never got their comeuppance. This character, blah, blah, blah. And it just happens. And it's like the flimsiest reasoning or excuse or whatever. And it's just like, it just feels so whatever. I can't even care.
Unearned.
Like, yeah, unearned. It just, okay, I guess that happened.
Yeah, because you were talking about it a little bit before, Tony. We were talking about it, and it sounded to me like they had this season an opportunity to lead up to these moments,
Yeah, absolutely.
and instead they just kind of dwiddled around, twiddling their thumbs, trying to find something like
Spinning
some
their wheels.
MacGuffin thing, and then
It
like,
didn't
oh shoot,
matter.
we need to actually resolve this. It's like, oh, okay, we'll just quickly do this and this and this and this.
There were two plot threads this season, and I guess the last part of last season, where it's like, oh, we need to do MacGuffin, and we can't let this character get MacGuffin too. And it's just like, okay, sure. And both those things happen, but nothing comes about because of it. It's just, oh, all right. Why did we waste a season and a half on these fucking things? Because none of it mattered. So it's super disappointing. Just, I didn't really laugh at or smile or be happy. It's just like, yep, that was a thing. Not as bad as maybe Game of Thrones finale, but not much better. And it is saved by
It's
Anthony,
in the same ilk.
it's it's in the same tier.
Yeah.
It is saved by Anthony Starr's performance. I would say his Homelander is actually probably one of the greatest villains of all time, just because he adds so much character and nuance to his takes. And there were two good memes that did come about from this that I think people are going to get a lot of use of after the years. If you haven't already seen it on social media, that is pretty good. But yeah, it sucks. And I can't even be invested to watch the prequel series or the sequel
Vault
series, which
Rising
is
or whatever.
Vault Rising, and they're doing The Boys Mexico, which sends one of the characters across the border to stop Mexican soups from crossing the border, and it's just like, wow, no thanks, I'm out. So we got 3 good
Interesting.
seasons. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything new. I don't think anything ended because we had all the stuff finales ended last week. So, I didn't watch anything new. Mike, anything for you?
No, but I was
No.
on vacation.
That's right. Okay. Like I said, the box office this week, number one movie was Mandalorian. $81 million. It did $81 million. These aren't actuals yet because they're all just rounded numbers. But it says 163 worldwide. It says 100 million domestic right now. It did 81 over the 3 days. So it is less. I think it's still less than Solo. Am I right? I think because Solo did 102. I think on the weekend. The 5 day, what is it? The longer weekend, the 4 day weekend. And that's in 2018 unadjusted. This unadjusted, by the way. So it did lower. It did still do lower. It's not ideal, but it's still
The
gonna
budget
be
was
okay.
apparently
it's not,
a lot lower though. So
yes, it's 165. Everybody keeps reporting 165, and they're at 163 already on the opening weekend. So you make your money back in the first weekend. That's usually a pretty good sign you're going to be okay.
Yeah, Solo
is it?
box office run was 393. So
Yeah, it should be. I'm going to guess this makes 400.
No,
Because
no way.
The family movie.
No
It's a family movie.
Way.
We'll see.
No way.
I mean, Toy Story's coming, right?
No.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I mean,
So my 300 might be in play. It might still be in play.
I think it's gonna be like 350, like split right down the middle.
Yeah.
Which I guess whatever, that's your win. But you know, my whole thing is, what's the next Star Wars thing, right? Starfighter with
Starfighter next year.
right?
Yeah.
But again,
Ryan Gosling,
what are we
yeah.
doing to progress the storyline, the timeline, anything? It's just
We don't know yet.
It doesn't matter.
I've
It doesn't
heard
fucking
rumors
matter.
that story is going to progress the timeline. Finally.
bullshit.
Starfighter?
Bullshit.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Bullshit.
The rumor is that I've been reading, and now this might be, well, it's not, because I've seen the fanboys that want to kill the whole franchise and start over. But like, this is supposed to lead into a Rey spinoff. That's what I've heard. Starfighter is going to bring it into the next Rey trilogy.
Bullshit.
Right. Yeah, like the whole point of the movie. This is a rumor. This is not true. This may not be
Bullshit.
true. But the whole point of the movie is a force-sensitive kid needs to get transported. That's what Ryan Gosling's character does, transport them, and they finish at Rey's temple.
Was he the one with the broom?
I don't know.
In Last Jedi, that
Could
kid?
be. Could be. But
Well,
yeah, that's the rumor I heard. I don't know if that's real. I don't know, but I've seen it a few times. So we shall see. Obsession. This is a great story. Obsession was the number 2 movie, 23.9 million. It went up, increased by 33% from last week.
Yep.
I don't think it's ever happened. It has never happened for a horror movie ever.
Nope.
So, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's 100 times its budget. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it's doing great. Yeah, international's got nothing, but that's all right. Doing great though. It said 60 million domestic. Unbelievable. $750,000 budget. Michael's number 3, Devil Wears Prada is number 4, and Sheep Detectives is number 5. So there's your top 5. Let's go into some news. I had some good news I saw today. Good news. I'm getting reports, might be true or not. New info: Edgerunners, Cyberpunk Edgerunners 2, Season 2, or 2. It's not Season 2. Will be revealed on July 3rd. A new 10-episode standalone story.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Like, I'm excited for more Edgerunners and seeing where they go with that. It's July 3rd. That's pretty soon.
July 3rd,
When do we
yeah.
think it comes out, though?
End of the year then, or September maybe. It's isn't it really quick
You
with
think it's
Netflix?
this year?
Yeah, I do think it's this year.
It'll be end of the year for sure.
I wonder if
wait-
they tie it into the TCG as far as like trying to get it to come out around the same time. But
Ugh.
all these companies doing different things, they never really coordinate. So
Nah,
that's why I was
it's
shocked
weird.
that Mando had a Star Wars tie-in to the Unlimited trading card game.
Yeah. But no, it's good. It's a great series. Looking forward to what they could do on a new story. So
Gotta
we'll
keep
see.
the IP relevant till the sequel game can come out.
That's it. Let's see here. This was earlier in the week. Wall Street Journal is reporting that Imax is exploring a sale and has approached entertainment companies as potential buyers. The sale process is in the early stages and may not result in a deal. So, looking at IMAX, Disney buys them. That'd be fun.
IMAX? Oh, like what is that? I don't know.
I don't know. The screen format that people love, you know what I mean? It's just like you get that exclusive window for theaters.
IMAX sounds cool, but like I would much rather see a Dolby film.
Thank you. I agree with you. I like the Dolby
than
Cinema
IMAX.
experience way better
Yeah.
with the chairs and just
The
it's-
sound.
Yeah. I like that way better. So,
Mm,
let's see here. The other news we've got is oh, you put this over here. I put this in the gaming cast
Yeah.
too. Lucasfilm is reaffirming that they have more Cal Kestis stories coming.
I was just curious if you guys thought that there would be a live action, because like the actors talked about it, and so
Why not?
more
at this point?
speculative.
I think so. I think we probably get the character in something, obviously in Disney Plus, but like I mean I do like that they made that comment. Like we have his lightsaber in the park, so like they, gonna use the character quite a bit. So it's good because we're gonna get the third game, which I can't wait for. I know Mike can't wait for that. And this will, after that's finished, I think we start seeing him more in the media, like in terms of movie side or TV show side. I think TV show. What do you think?
Maybe. It's really the only Star Wars current story I'm following at the moment, so it'd be nice. But I
Yeah.
also kind of think they're probably going to bookend him after his third game, so I'm not even sure it'll make too much sense to really have him everywhere else after that. But it doesn't need to make sense. It's Star Wars, so whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I
Well-
think that means the third game is not going to have a closure ending for him, if that's what we're going to get.
Maybe not. I mean, he'll just be one of like hundreds of now Jedis that somehow escaped Order 66. Just
Well, I
out
mean,
there doing
yeah.
nothing by the time A New Hope happens. Just
Again, Tony and I have
escape Darth
said
Vader.
on some planet.
it is a giant galaxy. There's no chance they're going to hunt down every single Jedi and kill them all. There's just no chance.
But they all hang out in the same places.
From what we've seen, because nobody ever wants to explore anything new. That's the thing. Like, you have plenty of opportunity to tell a new story. They just have to be brave enough to give it to us.
I mean, his story takes place between what, 3 and 4?
It's between the trilogies.
Yeah. Between 3 and 4. Yeah.
Right. So like, who the fuck? Like, what story is there to tell? What
I
story is
don't
there to
know.
tell?
I'm not a writer. I don't know.
Make something up.
Everything doesn't need to be about everything. I mean,
Okay.
it's his story.
Yeah, like we could tell maybe it is his ending in a movie instead of a game. I don't know.
You can figure out why he fucks off and is never heard from again.
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
I know that Dave Filoni really wanted to have Ahsoka in Mandalorian. His first character.
Would you rather have him synthesize all of the Jedi to fight someone who has synthesized all of the Sith all at once, so it means something? Like, it doesn't need to be everything in every story. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, like, what could possibly happen that makes it like, oh, this is interesting now, because you already know what happens in episode 4, 5, and 6.
He doesn't need to have anything to do with those people.
Okay, so what is the point of his character?
He can still be around.
What's the point of any? This is like the opposite of your argument.
Well,
that
no,
you want
no. The question is, Mike.
Skywalkers and Star Wars. People can have their other stories elsewhere.
Yeah, but the question is, like, what is it then? Like, what's interesting now with this character? Like, that's where, like, he exists in this world. We don't know anything of after. Like, we have other stories going on. He could definitely.
What
have
makes
a
him
story
different from Ezra?
Who Ezra is?
Oh wow, that's weird.
I think
so. To you, Ezra doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
To me, Ezra means something, and it's the exact same thing. It's like, you don't give a shit about Ezra. Cool. I don't give a shit
so
about
you
They're very similar characters, though.
So great. It's its own story. Whatever. Who cares? It doesn't need to be about all of the Jedi.
What are you talking about? All the Jedi? I'm just saying, like, what left
about?
is to explain with this story of this character? We have a character
don't know,
that could talk about, like, what it means to be a survivor of Order 66 as a Padawan and stuff like that. But they're not doing anything with that character. So what? You get the second version of that guy? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
It's his own story. I don't know. What do you want?
I want something new. I want something new and interesting.
Ezra came after Order 66. He did.
Okay, sure. What's the difference between them then? Besides
one was during the slaughter and got to see the whole slaughter. The other one was after with Kanan.
Okay, aside from that, what is the difference between those two characters?
I would say one's a little more smuggler-esque, and that's Cal Kestis. Is more of a...
Ezra uses a gun, right?
Yeah, I know they both do, but...
Okay. They both survived Darth Vader, right?
Cal was, slightly spoiler alert, I don't know anything about Ezra, but was the other one toying with the dark side a little bit by the end of his story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a Sith holocron.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yep.
But all right. Well, I mean, it's interesting to think about because, like you were saying, Tony, like we don't know anything about what's coming next with Star Wars except for Starfighter.
There's also, if you really want it to be relevant to everything else, there's what is the gap between the two trilogies? There's a fair amount of time there still.
Well, there's a lot of time.
Well, that's the problem with the original trilogy and then the most recent trilogy is that there's so much time in between, and we just get such little from the characters that we like. So
almost 2 decades, I think.
Whatever. It's hard to have faith, and the Mandalorian's really souring me on the Star Wars universe right now.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And the people involved, because like you think the Favreau would have.
I mean,
something good come.
It's not just Mando that like Ahsoka was just so awful. Obi-Wan was awful. Like, why are you bringing out these characters that it's like, oh yeah, I wanted to see more of that, and it's just shit. So it's like, you know what? I'd rather you not. I would rather just not do it.
Maul was good. I will say Maul.
I have to finish Maul, so that's one thing. But it's not a good track.
As far as the other stuff, I've not been enjoying the live action stuff for the most part. Yeah, maybe Skeleton Crew.
They're just incapable of moving beyond the sequel trilogy. So,
I think Disney really screwed up and just
sure.
I
agree with that.
Lucas had a plan and they just ignored it.
Yeah,
so
sure. They didn't. The worst side, the problem I have with the way Disney handled that is they didn't have a plan at all. Like, you're gonna come up with your own plan. That's cool. Like, you want to try, but
They didn't have
don't
a
make
plan.
3 movies. They were
They didn't
And they were
completely
like
different every
rewriting
single time.
stuff during
Yeah.
filming too,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, like that was my biggest gripe with the trilogy,
And then
the new one.
they a new guy
Doesn't-
take over and totally
I
change
liked-
everything, have new
Yeah.
ideas, but then they just ignore those in the next one. So it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I liked Rey as a character. I really did. And Finn, I like those characters. I think they were great. Like, every complaint I've heard is like, you can't attach those characters. I'm like, I don't think that's the case. I just think you don't want to. I like those characters. And then I think the movies we got were so incoherent in terms of what they
well, there
were.
was nothing new.
Yeah, that was the problem. So, I don't know. But, all right, let's move over to He-Man.
Maybe they'll have something by the
He-Man's
time Star
coming
Wars
out
50 comes out, right? It's
Well,
next year or
next year, February.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'll be there in the theaters, midnight if I have to be. I don't care. I'm seeing this uncut, like, I mean, not uncut, recut,
It's 50-year
recut,
anniversary. Yeah.
despecialized, regular
they
Star
gonna
Wars
add?
movie.
What are they gonna add to it? There's
They're
gotta be something.
removing,
They're
They're
taking
removing-
stuff out.
they're taking all the special edition effects
Going
out.
back.
going
Yep.
going
Taking
pure.
all the effects out. Sure. I'm
Star
sure.
They're going back to the
Raw.
original release, with the exception of the fact that I'm sure it will still say A New Hope. I guess
Star
the first
Wars
movie in
OG.
1977 didn't have A New Hope in the scroll. That wasn't
Right.
added for a couple years after, or a couple months after, I think it was. So once they
I don't
realized
think
that it hit,
added
he's like, I
till
gotta write a sequel.
after. I thought it was after the sequel, but maybe not.
I thought it showed up when I wasn't in theaters. I think they added that scroll afterwards because they did the Empire after that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I can't wait for that movie though. So, all right, let's move over to He-Man, which is another movie I can't wait for next week-ish. When is that? Is that next week already?
Yep. Yes.
Holy crap. Yeah, it's next Friday. Not this Friday, the next one. Next Friday that launches. Yeah, so He-Man looks like it looks exciting at least. I hope it's good. But they're actually the news today, or was it a couple days ago? Actually, I saw this. Is that they're actually going to do an animated reboot of Masters of the Universe.
Again?
Mattel's going to do it on YouTube exclusively. So
Kevin Smith didn't get his.
no, I liked
Ew.
his. I liked his a lot.
Yeah.
But he didn't get his third, whatever they wanted to do with it. So, I mean, he had 2 seasons of that show, and I thought that was fantastic what he did. But this is going to be like a whole new restart for the animated
On
series.
YouTube
Which
is weird.
they want to grow something about the YouTube channel, the Mattel channel. They want to grow
I
that.
don't know. It feels to me like He-Man is just needs to adapt. I want to say to like modern times. Like just
Yeah,
the name He-Man.
I mean-
I think you just go with Masters of the Universe, right?
Yeah.
And-
I understand what you're saying. Like because I've been watching a lot of the old cartoons. Thank you, Tubi. Another plug. Yeah, and it's funny because like Transformers, is one of those. It kind of easily ages with it. You know what I mean? Like because of the cars, it kind of works just fine.
yeah.
Whereas He-Man doesn't quite do that with its campiness.
And the
And
names
Transformers
of
had
the
campiness.
characters. I mean, some of the names of these characters. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you could tell it was a
On
toy run.
those,
It was
yeah.
like the best shows, and it's funny because I really love that show. But like the best ones are like you don't realize they're toy runs. You know what I mean? Like they're just throwing out Stinkor and all those other things. You know, add an or at the end of it, and there's your character name. But like a lot of the great cartoons, it's like you don't realize they're just selling you toys. And this was more in your face of it. Eventually, that's why it died off. But yeah, I mean. I'm excited for the movie. We'll see what the animated show looks like here. The animation looks completely different.
You know, I think they just got to go full Sentai with it.
Yeah.
Like He-Man is a power
Yeah.
up, like Magical Girl power up. All the characters. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting idea. I was like, I kind of got into like, I really get back into Voltron. Sorry, you just brought this up. I just thought about it. Did you see the new toy they're releasing for this?
No.
The Voltron? Oh God, it's like $340 collector's edition. It's like metal.
Okay.
It sits on like a stand. It is just awesome looking. Like it plays the song if you wanted to play it.
Alright.
It is. I was looking at it over the weekend. This is why you brought up the Sentai stuff, and I'm just like I'm thinking the mechs and stuff,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, yeah, it got to Voltron, but yeah, and that movie is actually coming out. Henry Cavill's movie. We will see a preview for that soon. But it's unbelievable, but I did see a teaser posted from him that it's finished.
Okay.
So, yeah, I cannot believe it's real,
Yeah.
but it is happening, and so we're gonna get a Voltron Henry Cavill movie. which I forgot about entirely until he posted. So we should actually have a teaser pretty shortly for that.
Yeah, maybe at Comic-Con.
Comic-Con. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right. And I think that's it for the news, guys, for the Moviecast this week. So that's going to wrap it up. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the Gamecast. We're live on Twitch Tuesday nights at 8 Eastern. YouTube's got all the content, though, so be sure to subscribe over there and enjoy some of our older videos. We will see you on the Gamecast. We are out.